the ball to your opponent. Make sure you go to the net and score the goal. They will never collect the ball from you. Every herald of your earthly and heavenly assignment, as we are dismissing this first service, they shall die by maggot eating them up. There is a restoration in this place. There is a glory that you have lost that will be restored back. Your political glory will be restored. Watch it. Hey, hey. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Glory! Is that name? Come, so. You wish woman of the insult that eat all right this moment. I know. Enough of the insult. Right at this moment, I invoke. Today we are looking at a very powerful topic, and I believe that this topic is going to spur you into more powerful connections, agility, ability, stability, and everything restoration. And I want somebody to go with me to the book of Joshua chapter number 13. We are going to read. When you get home, you take it to the end, but we are going to read from verse 1. Now Joshua was an old and stricken in age, and the Lord said unto him, Thou art old and stricken in age, and there remaineth yet very much land to be possessed. The topic of this message this afternoon is captioned Territory Takers. Territory Takers. And it pleases the Lord that this message will come to you at such a time as this. Now it got to the point in time when God's servant Joshua, the Bible says, he became so old. Now I'm going to interpret the meaning of OLD, that oldness. When you talk about old under this context, why Joshua, let's put it this way theologically, he started becoming a bit complacent. Joshua became a bit like a testicle, not to go forward more in trying to achieve more territories or more things for God. Now it gets at a point in time of your life when you get some certain things and it seems to you that is enough. It gets to a point in time when you operate in a certain realm, something comes to you and may tell you that is enough. But I'm here to spur you up, to tell you that there are still more land to conquer. Come on, somebody, you don't hear me right now. There are still more work to be done. You must not know, you must know that this is not the time to rest on what you have achieved. This is not a time to, yes, you are going to thank God, but you are not going to rest on your earth. You are going to continue to conquer. There are still more territory to be taken. The Bible says Joshua became so old. Now listen, he has fought a lot of wars. The same Joshua conquered Jericho. The same Joshua conquered the king of Ai. The same Joshua led the children of the Israelites to their Canaan land. The same Joshua, through him, he told God, let the moon stand still, let the sun stand still, until I finish conquering my enemies. And the Bible says God obeyed the word of a mere mortal man. That was the day the laws of geography came on a standstill. That was a day day the laws of revolution, according to the geographers, came on a standstill. The sun couldn't move, the moon couldn't move until Joshua conquered his enemies. This was a man who set the children of the Israelites and conquered all that the Amorites, the Jebusites has done against the Israelites. But a time came in his life when he sat down, became so old, and said, oh God, I'm old. But God told him, you failed, you have conquered. But listen, there are still more land to be conquered. Listen to me. Somebody, this message is for you. From 10, after this message, you are going to 30. Come on, somebody right now. You didn't hear what I said? In other words, there is a shift in level that is about coming to your territory. But God is telling you there are still more land to conquer. Look, tap your neighbor and say, my neighbor, you are doing well, but you need to do more. Tell your neighbor, my neighbor, you are doing well, but you need to do more. Listen to me, God's people. This place is talking about taking over territories. And when you read verse down of it, when you get home, you will see that Joshua was brought up by what God said unto him. And God said to him, you will conquer more cities. Listen, the topic is captioned territory takers. One more time. You are taking over territories that have been removed from you. What is the meaning of territory? I will give you the interpretation. I will give you the interpretation. A territory, a large space or a land mass which has in it occupants with facilities. Territory is defined as a large space or a land mass which has in it occupants with facilities. A territory is a large place, a large land with so many people and social amenities and facilities. And some of these things has logical interpretation, which I will start giving you after this explanation. And so many of you, I repeat it again, some of you didn't get it, did you? All right, let me repeat it again. A territory is defined as a large space or a land mass which has in it occupants with facilities. That's a territory. And so there are people around here as I'm speaking now. There are mighty possessions. It may be gift of the Holy Ghost. It may be contacts. It may be one good thing or the other that has just escaped you. I see you taking them back. I tap today. You are taking back your territory. You are taking back your lost glory. You are taking back your lost anointing. You are taking back your lost health. If you believe me, stand up and shout hallelujah. Territory takers. Hallelujah. Yes, sir. You are taking over more places for God. Amen. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Yes, sir. You are going to take more territories. Amen. Nobody should rest on his ass. Restoration, we are not resting until we conquer Africa. Amen. We are not resting until we conquer the whole world. Amen. We are just starting. We are just beginning. Something is about erupting. I feel fire in my bone. The fire I have is not just for Nigeria. It's not just for Africa. It's for America. It's for South America. It's for North America. It's for all over the world. Look at your neighbor and say, you are not stopping. You are not stopping anymore. Tell yourself, I cannot be stopped.
I cannot be stopped.
I am a kingdom raiser.
I am a kingdom
I am a
raiser.
territory taker.
I am a territory taker.
Have you seen those people? The territory takers, I will tell you their characteristics. Look at John. No, before we go to there, look at the person of Joshua and Caleb. The Bible says when the man of God selected spies, selected people that should spy out the land, he selected them. There were many of them there that we are not territory takers. They complained and said, no, we are seeing the giants. No, we can't go there. No, it's too much. No, it is not possible. Because there is another spirit in them. They said, though the giant may be on the way to hinder, we have seen the giant, but we don't call them giant. They are all grasshoppers. Somebody listen to me. You are the savior to your family. Oh, come on. This is not how territory takers sound. You are the Messiah that family is looking for. Territory takers, kingdom rulers, mighty men and women are not to rest on their oars. You count your blessings and name them one by one, but you will not stop at the ones you have counted, because more are to be counted. Somebody, you hear what I'm saying now? Somebody, you hear what I'm saying? Now, David is playing the keyboard, but David can now go in another level of using leg to play the keyboard. Territory takers are consistent advancers. They advance consistently without restriction. Now listen, write down this place, Numbers chapter 35 verse 53 to end. Numbers 35 53 to end. Joshua chapter 2 from verse number 1. Can we look at Joshua 2 from verse number 1? Joshua chapter 2 from verse number 1 of Joshua. Okay, let's look at it. Go there quickly. Joshua chapter 2 verse number 1. Now he said, and Joshua the son of Nun sent out Shittim, 2 men to spy secretly, saying, go view the land, even Jericho. And they went and came into an harlot's house named Rahab and lodged there. He was trying to occupy Jericho. He was trying to occupy the land. He sent spies. I'll give you something now you are going to enjoy. Joshua chapter 1 1 to 24. Write it down. Are those who are consistently overcoming the challenges of the enemies, overcoming what the country is saying as bankruptcy in the economy, overcoming what their neighbors will be saying. Territory takers are environmental conquerors. They conquer the environment wherever they are. They are not restricted at all. They bulldoze their way and raise up a territory. Take up a place. 1 John chapter 4 verse 5. Can we read there, the media? 1 John chapter 4 chapter 5 verse 4. 1 John 5 verse number 4. 1 John chapter 5 verse number 4. Can we read it together, God's people? For whatsoever is born of God overcometh the world, and this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. If you are born of God as a territory taker, you are overcoming hunger, you are overcoming discouragement, you are overcoming bacilliousness, you are overcoming your environment, you are overcoming whatsoever challenge that comes your way. You are not going to be destroyed because of what that environment is taking. Tap your fellow territory taker. Tell that person you are taking more territories. Tell yourself I'm possessing more places. Restoration, do you know this is our starting point? How many of you know this is our starting point? We are taking more territories for God. Pastors, wherever you are, ministers, taking everybody, anywhere you are, dominate, take over. Don't be silent. Speak the word. Blow the trumpet in Zion. Do more things. Win more souls. liberate more people, do more exploits, show more wonders. The one you are doing is good, but is not enough. The one you are doing is good, but is not enough. Do more. Tell your neighbor, do more. Listen, tell your neighbor, do more. Conquer more lands, conquer more cities, increasing more anointing, increasing more wisdom, increasing creativity, increasing power, increase. Don't rest. You are a territory taker. Sit down, God's people. Logical territory. When you talk about territory, we are looking at the logical territory. Number one, logically, in the logical reasoning, what is the meaning, or what's the meaning of taking over territory, and what's that territory even? Logical territory. You call it reasoning now. Number one, taking over places for God. Taking over places for God. That's the logical reasoning now and meaning of territory. Taking over territory. Taking over places for God. Nigeria must be dominated with Christianity. Oh yes. I want to tell you people something. I want to say this. God gave me a word of wisdom. That was this week, and I was sharing with I think with Doctor. Nigeria is not in darkness, but it is the people leading this country who are in darkness. It takes light to invoke light. Do you hear what I'm saying? Most of the people that are leading this nation, although not all, most of them are dark. Most of them are occultic. Most of them are into one thing or the other. And so God needs to use a territory taker, an agent of his, to pull out this nation from darkness. The nation is not in darkness, but there are a circle of people, dark minds, principalities and powers. And after this message, God is raising people like you to take over the hem of affairs of this nation, to lead this nation to her promised land. Territory takers are people who take places for God. If people are saying politicians are corrupt, it needs a clean man to cleanse a corrupt or a dirty place. If a house is dirty, it needs broom and a person to sweep and make everywhere clean. Am I correct right now? You are that agent that will make things work. Taking places for God. Number two, doing or showcasing more exploits for God. Doing or showcasing more exploits for God. We will not rest. We will get more for Him. Doing or showcasing more exploits for God. Number three, advancing the kingdom project far and wide. Spreading the kingdom project far and wide, advancing it. When you are moving more, you are achieving more for God, you are advancing it, you are pushing it more far and wide. Don't be static in performance. Expanding in performance and talents. Expand in performance, and even in your working place as a CEO, anybody you are, a pastor, a student. If you must take territory, you must be ready to brace up for challenges. Look, territory takers don't relax. Expect trouble. Look, anybody that tells you in this world we are living that trouble will not come. Yes, it will not come as in it will not destroy you, but let them come, you will defeat them. Expect challenges. As I am here as the senior pastor of this church, I am ready and prepared for eventual thing, litigation, whatever. Then we match them bomber to bomber. We are not sleeping. We are still on planet Earth. We are not yet in heaven. Pastors, are you listening to what I'm saying? You get prepared at all times, so that when it comes, you get it down. Anything you are prepared for cannot take you unawares. When you prepare in your house and keep your gun, expecting robbers, even though they are 10, you will at least gun down 8. The other 2 will escape with bullet wound, because you are prepared waiting for them. Yes. As you are living here now, there is a glory that is covering you. But for territory takers, they expect that if anything happens, they are going to dismantle it, and they are keep moving on. They are moving on. This will come against them, they will jump. This will come against them, they will jump. They cannot be stopped, because these are territory takers. For you to conquer the world, you must have the audacity and the tenacity to get prepared at all times. Don't live in your house and you are just relaxing like that. Yes, go ahead and relax, God's people. But have in your mind, in case anything comes, you will get it down. Joshua and Caleb said, though the giants are there, we are away, but God will surely do what? Give us victory. It will not be a bed of rosary most times, but you are taking over territories. It will not be a bed of rosary, but your business will prosper in Nigeria. It will not be a bed of rosary, but you will grow from glory to glory. It will not be a bed of rosary. Yes, the enemies will come, but they cannot stop you.
Yes, sir.
Tell your neighbor, take over more territories. One more time. Tell your neighbor, expand. Don't rest on the one you have. Do more. Have I given you number 4? Then number 5, let's go. Showing growth on a constant basis. Show spiritual growth. Show the ability to grow in the spirit means you are conquering sin on a daily basis. Show what? Spiritual growth constantly. Physical growth in your mental ability. Business growth. Show growth on every side. Show growth. Show growth. Show growth. Major strategies of taking over territories. I'll give you. They are 10 in number, but I will give you 7. The major strategies of taking over territories. Or if I can do a rundown fast, I can finish it. Number 1, in-depth quest for new discoveries. Anybody who wants to grow, anybody who wants to advance more, in-depth quest. In-depth quest. The word quest means curious. Q-U-E-X-T. To be curious. In-depth quest for more discoveries or new discoveries. There are so many things you are doing that may be outdated. Check yourself. As a business guru, as a politician, as a pastor. When I mean outdated as a pastor, you cannot change your doctrine of holiness. But there are so many things that must change in your family, that must change about your character, that must change about your spirituality. There are so many things that are outdated you should drop. Should I repeat that, please? In-depth quest for new discoveries. Number 2, having the burden to deliver. Having the burden to deliver. Territory takers are people who have the burden. They have the burden to deliver it. They have the burden. Having the burden to deliver. Having the burden to deliver. You have the burden to deliver people, to deliver your compound for Christ, to get that goal. Having the burden to deliver. Having the burden to deliver. Number 3, expanding our scope of contacts. Contacts are very important. Contacts are very Listen to me, God's people. Our brother that gave testimony today and said the wife of the senator called him, that thing is contact. Your excellence in business will make you known. Hello. Will advertise you. Look at him today earning 250,000 by the grace of God. That's contact. They asked him, what do you want? And he told them, and they said, okay, that's okay. Contact. And when you have valuable contact, don't lose them. Don't take it for granted, because it's not common. Have valuable contact. I mean, there are people that say they have contact, they have friends, but when something that needs contact will come out, you don't have contact. You say you have a friend, you are calling him a friend. A friend that cannot rescue you in the time of trouble with 100,000 naira is not a friend. Are you getting what I'm saying? And there are also some friends that cannot give you financially, but they can give you in wisdom. There are different types of friends. Contact. Tell your neighbor you need contact to take over territories. One more time. What the men of Joshua went to do was contact. When they had that woman, they stayed with the woman. They were trying to establish contact because they know the woman is an authority in that place. Territory takers are people who maintain contacts. Number 3. All right. Time management and discipline. Time management and discipline. Take it very preciously. When to eat, when to do whatever you want to do in a day. Write out your timetable of what you want to achieve on that day. Time management and discipline. Territory takers have no time to waste. You don't have time to waste at all, because every of your time is precious, and you are so disciplined that it's seen all over you. Discipline in your character, discipline in what you eat. You don't drink beer, you don't drink alcohol, you don't go after strange women, you don't go after strange men, you speak the truth at all times, you don't go into forgery, you don't go into hypocrisy, you don't go into pretense. Your life is a very straightforward life. What you live here in the church is what you live in your home. You are so disciplined that it has been written all over you. There are people who are not disciplined with their ways, disciplined with their body, disciplined with what they eat. Oh yes. How many of you right now, as I'm talking, will somebody go to your fridge and see all assorted bottles of alcoholic drinks? But those that are slim, fat, amorphous in stature. And when you are drinking it, you remove your singlet, and your stomach is just going in and coming out. And you say, the pastor has finished his own, let me start my own. No. When you read the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, the Bible said, that destroyeth a king. O Lamuel, my son, give not thy strength unto what? Unto what? Unto women, and that which destroy what? A king. And strong drink. And somebody, I want you to know that discipline will take you far. Tell your neighbor, discipline will take you far, but indiscipline will limit you. Number 5, understanding why some fail and others succeed. Territory takers are people who understand why some fail, why some people are fallen, and why